The story begins in Fair Lake, West Virginia, during the Halloween Mountain Man Music Festival. A news reporter named Keelan is there, covering the event where people are dressed in spooky Halloween costumes. After her news segment, Keelan decides to go for a jog to clear her head. While running, she gets lost and finds herself deep in the woods. Suddenly, Sawtooth appears. Keelan laughs, assuming he's just another festival goer in a costume, and jogs past him. A little farther down the path, she sees One Eye and again thinks nothing of it. But then Three Finger shows up and blocks her path. His dangerous intent is immediately clear. When Keelan raises her hand to point at him, he slices off one of her fingers. She manages to escape and runs for her life. A man appears, seemingly to rescue her, but he's not a stranger. It's Maynard, pretending to be a savior. He ends up killing her himself. It's then revealed that the three brothers, Sawtooth, One Eye, and Three Finger, are actually working for him. We learn that they met Maynard after he left the sanatorium and now serve him because he is a serial killer, just like them. Maynard also eats his victims after killing them. Afterward, the brothers drag Keelan's body back to their cabin to cut it up, as they always do. Maynard becomes angry and scolds them for not properly hiding the evidence. The three brothers live in constant fear under his command. Then the scene shifts to a group of 5 college friends. They're also heading to the Mountain Man Music Festival. Suddenly, Maynard willingly steps in front of their car. As they try to avoid hitting him, their car crashes into a tree. Maynard pretends that the car struck him, but Billy, the one driving, is completely sure they didn't hit him at all. When Billy steps forward to confirm it, Maynard suddenly attacks him with a knife. The 3 friends then gang up on Maynard and start beating him together. Meanwhile, the 3 cannibal brothers are watching everything, waiting for the right moment to attack. Just then, Sheriff Angela and Deputy Biggs arrive at the scene. Angela arrests everyone and instructs Biggs to stay behind until the drug transport truck shows up. After they leave, the 3 cannibals ambush Deputy Biggs and brutally kill him. On the other hand, Billy takes the blame for everything to protect his friends. The group then rents a room in a hotel. Through her investigation, Angela learns that Maynard is actually a wanted criminal. She contacts the authorities, and they assure her that they'll arrive in the morning to take him into custody. But Maynard threatens her, warning that she won't live to see the morning. The town is nearly empty since everyone has gone to the festival, which is being held outside of town. The 3 cannibal brothers crash their truck into the cell tower, knocking it down and cutting off everyone's phone signal. After that, they head to the power station to cut off the electricity. A security guard notices them, but they kill him by trapping him in live wires. They succeed in shutting down the power. Angela tries to reach other officers for help, but they're all tied up with the festival. Billy's friend Cruz goes to serve him a meal, but Three Finger starts chasing her wildly. She struggles desperately to save herself, but Three Finger eventually catches her and kills her. Meanwhile, Julian is walking down the road, but doesn't notice Three Finger, who is in the middle of cutting up Cruz. Julian keeps moving forward. He eventually reaches the police station where Billy asks him about Cruz. Julian replies that she left before he did. While Lita is taking a bath, Sut suddenly captures Gus. Hearing the commotion, Lita rushes out, but One Eye attacks her. She barely manages to escape with her life. Someone knocks on the police station door. Billy opens it and finds Cruz there. While checking, Angela sees her husband, who has brought her a meal. He hands it over and leaves. The 3 brothers brutally break Gus's legs by smashing them with a hammer. Then, they throw him in front of the police station. Gus cries out for help, and Billy and Julian recognize him. Angela runs outside to help, but the brothers run Gus over with a pickup truck, killing him instantly. Angela is powerless to stop them. They then drag Gus's dead body off the road. Angela deputizes Billy, Julian, and another prisoner, giving them guns. Billy wants to go search for Cruz, but Angela firmly tells him to stay and keep watch over the station. She then heads to a nearby shop where there's a radio and generator. Showing courage, she arrives there and tries to start the generator to contact someone for help, but the boy she manages to reach thinks it's just a Halloween prank and doesn't take her seriously. Meanwhile, Lita also arrives at the police station and knocks on the door. The prisoner fires the gun without thinking. Hearing the gunshot, Angela goes to check it out. Luckily, Lita isn't injured. Billy then asks her about Cruz, but she doesn't know where Cruz is either. So Billy and Julian go off together to search for her. After walking a bit, they find Cruz's dead body lying in the middle of the road. Seeing her dead, Billy loses it. Just then, Three Finger shows up. Billy and Julian try to run, but they're caught and trapped. When Billy regains consciousness, he finds himself buried in the football field, with only his head above the ground. Julian is lying next to him with his foot chained. As they both try to figure out how to escape, Three Finger approaches with a snowblower. Billy realizes how he's about to die. Three Finger doesn't attack immediately, but then he moves behind Billy and uses the snowblower to decapitate him. After killing Billy, he turns to Julian. Since Julian is chained and can't escape, Three Finger kills him instantly too. When Billy and Julian don't return for a long time, Angela tells the prisoner to go to the festival and get help. She gives him her car, and he drives off. But when he reaches the main road, he doesn't see the barbed wire and crashes the car. The three brothers drag him into a shop near the police station. They trap him inside a steel barrel and light a fire underneath it. Angela hears the prisoner screams and rushes to save him. But just as she arrives, the shop explodes. Meanwhile, Maynard tricks Lita by promising he won't hurt her if she agrees to set him free. Unfortunately, she is misled by him and ends up releasing him. But in return, Maynard gouges out her eyes, leaving her blind. She stumbles out screaming, and Angela notices and rushes toward her. As Maynard steps outside and is about to shoot, Angela fires and hits him in the shoulder. Afterward, she takes both of them to the police station and locks Maynard up again. Angela then goes outside to get help and spots her husband's car. As she approaches it, she sees that someone has tied him up inside, but she doesn't realize it's a trap. A sharp knife is rigged just above her husband's head, connected to the car door. When she hurriedly opens the door, the knife drops and kills him. Just then, Three Finger rams a pickup truck into the back of the car. Angela barely manages to survive, but Three Finger jumps out and beats her unconscious. Meanwhile, Maynard threatens Lita, telling her he's going to torture her for the rest of her life. Terrified, Lita runs away. When Angela regains consciousness, she finds herself tied up inside the police station. The three brothers are dousing the place with gasoline. Maynard tells Angela she has two ways to die. She can either burn alive or she can blow her own head off. There's a gun aimed at her and the trigger is connected to the floor under her foot. If she steps down, it will fire. Then he sets the police station on fire and leaves. As he gets into his pickup truck, a gunshot is heard from inside. He assumes Angela chose the second option and killed herself. Meanwhile, Lita is walking along a road when she hears a car and tries to flag it down. Unfortunately, it's Maynard's truck. He steps out and Three Finger grabs Lita and throws her into the truck. Maynard welcomes her and they all drive off together. With this, the movie ends here. Thanks for watching,